got original Dodge Chrysler solid state AM 8-track. And we've cleaned this one up. The case and everything was in great shape. We did have all the chrome repolished, redone the door for it, repolished all the face on it. And we've done a basic Aurora Design conversion. It has AM and FM stereo with auxiliary in, which is automatic. This is going in a very nice car, and still got just a little bit of wiping down to do on it, where I've had my fingerprints all over it. I'm getting where I'm not making a whole lot of videos because I'm way behind. So every now and then I'll make one. This is your wiring harness that comes with it. Plugs into the radio, into the harness here. You got your ground, your hot, your light. We are going to put an original plug on this, and then your speaker wires. The blue wire will be sealed off, and that is only for a power antenna or to tell an amplifier to come on. These radios do not require 12-volt consistence. And right now you're on FM. Let's see, I think I did put one other thing on here. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I did.
FM 89.5.
The auxiliary in is in the back. You have a push button that comes with this one because it's a thumb drive, which is sometimes hard to work. So this push button comes with it. This is your auxiliary in cord. You'll get a male-to-male cord that goes with it. You can plug anything into it, play. Satellite radio, XM radio, head, anything that's got a head that puts out a signal. The push button is something new for the Aurora Design 2.8s, and I really like it, especially when you're doing a thumb wheel, because a lot of your moves you have to do with thumb wheel if you don't have this push button. What the push button does, it's got voice command, voice ID. Where did I get voice? Voice ID, and will scan your stations for you. It's got loudness, EQ, and everything built in it. And you can get through it through this push button. So anytime you want to know where you're at on the AM radio, just push it one time.
WMOT, that's Souvenir. FM 89.5. When you're ready,
called voice ID.
Light came in, power went
now,
out.
if you want to go to AM radio, just simply turn the unit off and right back on. That takes you to AM radio.
AM 650.
There's 650. Back off and right back on takes you right back to FM.
To blend jazz and country. No.
It's
FM 92.5.
Now another thing this radio will do, will scan station for you. You can let it find your station by taking this push button and tapping it 4 quick times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving. And I'll show you how to lock on a station. And anytime you want to know where you're at, like it changed stations in.
FM 92.9.
Gonna let it go a couple stations.
Jeremy, out of my hands.
Nashville's 94 FM, The Fish.
Stream us online, Fish mobile app, smart speaker, or at Odyssey.com.
Trying to lock on that one there, it must be out of town.
LinkedIn.com/sports.
So you like that station there?
/sports. Terms and conditions apply.
FM 94.9.
1, 2, 3.
FM 95.1.
My push button ain't working right. 1, 2, 3.
Station hold.
She'll hold the station for you by tapping that 3 quick times. Now over here you have your treble and bass. And on these radios over here, normally a regular AM radio, the thumbs will move together. On this one here, you got a balance. There's a right side, left side. Balance it out. So you have a balance built in it. Now I think he's going to put 4 speakers. You got 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. You got a pre-out over here if you want to add a sub. Push button, it'll be labeled for you PB. Auxiliary in will have a label for it. And your auxiliary in is pretty neat. Say you're on radio and you've got something you want to plug into it. All you do is pull out your male to male, plug it in there. This is made so you can put it in a little hole on the lip of the dash. Can't even talk this morning. And all you do, this little deal here is for new phones because they don't have headphone out jacks. You can get these on eBay or at your phone store. And what it does, you plug it in and that gives you a charger port and an auxiliary out. Bring up your music and hit play. There we go.
Sitting out on the porch. Well, I'm trying to get.
And then you can play your favorite music. Anytime you'd like to go back to radio, just take that device. You don't even have to unplug it. Turn it off. And if you don't touch the radio in 20 seconds, it'll automatically switch back to where you had it. We're going to let it do that, but if you want to go quicker, you can just turn it off and right back on. But this is a thumb wheel. You don't want to get your hands all over it and get it greasy. It's a good looking radio. It cleaned up real nice.
Nothing else matters than what brought
FM 89.5.
Of course, kept 8-track going. I'll send you a sheet showing you how to check your 8-tracks, because not all, the 8-track players are built like tanks. It's the 8-tracks that are bad. Now this one back in the days don't have really a volume setting for the 8-track, so you'll have to turn it up for it. And then when you get ready to pull that out, turn it down, go right back to radio. Now right now we got the loudness and EQ on. I'm going to show you how to do that. All you do is take this little push button, tap it 3 quick times, and hold it down. 3 and a hold. That's 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
EQ on.
EQ is on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
FM 89.5.
Something wrong with my push button. 1, 2, 3.
FM 89.5.
Oh, this thing. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off.
Let's turn it off.
EQ off.
Alright, now we're back on normal. Now we're going to turn the loudness on and the EQ on. 1, 2, 3, hold.
FM 89.5.
Let me grab another push button. I don't like that. Sometimes these push buttons, I don't normally have a lot of trouble out of them, but depends on how many times I've used it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Alright, everything's off, so we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness on.
Again, 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
Now we're on our EQ. In your manual, you have adjustments and show you how to get into that. I'm going to show you one more time. We're going to go to it. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ.
Keep
on.
holding it.
EQ adjust.
Tap it.
Treble adjust.
There you go,
plus
treble.
10 dB. Mid adjust.
All you
plus
do is
4 dB.
go to your toner. There's your toner. We're going to adjust the mids. Let her set it.
Mid set plus 10 dB.
Push it.
Mid adjust.
Push it.
Plus bass adjust.
Now we're going to
plus
adjust the
1
bass.
dB.
You're in the EQ mode. Let her set it.
Bass set plus 4 dB.
1.
Bass adjust plus loudness.
Set your loudness
adjust
up.
plus 15. Subwoofer adjust.
If you got a subwoofer,
plus
you can
7
set it up.
dB. Subwoofer set plus 4 dB. Subwoofer crossover adjust.
Now you set your
120
crossover.
hertz.
Then you're mistaken. My love was always there.
Crossover set 85 hertz.
Now you got your EQ and your loudness set up. That's showing you how you can rotate through it and set everything using this and your toner control. Now you can turn it off and back on, whatever you want to do. If you disconnect the power, it will hold all them settings for you. That's your original. This one's going in a 68 Dodge Charger.
EQ set.
There she set everything for you, which she already did, but she's letting you know. Good sound on a little radio there. Anyhow, I appreciate you letting me do it for you. And it's ready to go. I'll get it shipped out. You can turn your loudness on and off, your EQ on and off. I pretty well kind of set it up for in here, but you'll have to adjust it for your speakers. And don't forget to check your 8-tracks. The 8-track tapes have a little foam in behind there. You push it down, it comes back up. It's not too bad. Clean it. If you have some that have the little brass fingers, don't even put them in there, because if that pad slips off that's on that finger, it'll do damage to your 8-track. So always watch your 8-tracks on what you're doing, because this is what, unless you can actually find some good ones, I very rarely get a good one in there to sample. But I appreciate it. Thank you.